There we go.
I was
Now,
gonna say, am I going?
now, like I was like, I don't see the levels. It was good. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of A Better Man. I am one of your hosts, Truth. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Jazz. Shout out to Mr. CEO himself, Mr. BR.
Yes.
We miss y'all. So it's just me and the other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Sox, a.k.a. Mr. Jeff Shiz. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. Enjoying
You're
the
good?
beautiful weather. Yes.
Yo, real talk.
It is wonderful out there.
You know what I love about like this type of weather?
What's that?
The fact that like when I get up in the morning on my way to work, I have to wear a sweater.
Yeah.
But when I get back in the car, I don't want to grab the sweater.
Yep.
But I know I gotta bring it back to the car for the next morning.
Yep.
But it's not too bad in the tri-state area right now.
Not at all.
Last week we had a couple of 90-degree days, type-ish. So
Yeah, we had like
kinda
one or two.
painful.
The humidity was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
fucking
That's the one thing
horrible.
about up here, man. As soon as it hits like 82, 83, that humidity kick up, it feel like something super intense.
You just
So,
be walking through water and shit in your
like
pants.
if it's
Like,
80, it's really 92 up in this motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh man. But well, we're not supposed to get anything too bad this week.
Nah, it's supposed to be
I
nice.
don't think so. Let me check. Yeah, roughly. All right, Friday is 85. That's another 90-degree day. But other than that, we're in the 70s and 80s.
I'll take it.
Stuff like
Sunshine,
that.
I'll take it.
So what I do want to do in this show, I want to give a happy early birthday. Waiting for midnight for my second born,
Okay.
Junior. Shout out to him. He'll be 15.
Oh, right. Yeah. Happy early birthday.
Punk ass motherfucker. Love him to death. So look forward to that.
All right.
I was like, I called them up. I was like, so do you want me to cook anything for your birthday? He's like, hell yeah, that steak with that rice and that gravy. So
oh, man.
I got to make sure I'm going to take him with me to the store. I was going to do it today, but I was like, now let me take him with me tomorrow.
Okay.
Grab everything up, season it up, and hook it up.
That's what's up, man.
So how was your week, sir?
Was all right. Kind of long. Work is killing me. Yeah.
You about to get super busy. Like,
Nigga, I don't even want
Go
to
see
talk
him.
about busy.
with a gray shirt, fuck a gray bed. It's just going to
Yo.
be all
Fuck.
bad.
Fuck around. I will put them vacation days. Like, yeah. Let's try this again in 2 weeks, nigga. I'll see y'all again.
You know, it's crazy because I was talking to
Try
my
again.
job and they were saying that, when it comes to vacation time,
Yeah.
our year starts and ends from June to July.
Okay.
But for sick days and PTO, whatever, it's January to December. So and it's more lines like, with vacation time, you can pull some over with you.
Yes.
So it's good. But for sick time and shit like that, you don't use it, you lose it.
right.
So
You nigga. You better believe it. Oh, my love, nigga.
we gonna play that perfectly.
I got that Rona, nigga. Second wave. Fuck it. Just start grabbing your
Yeah,
chest.
that shit coming, people.
Oh, nigga, that shit it's bouncing at the West now. It's about to shoot right back.
That shit is coming.
Don't get that shit
I heard
twisted.
in Florida it was like 1,000 cases in one day, some
Nigga.
shit like that.
Yeah. All them places that they opened up, and I mean, I respect all the protesters. I respect all well, fuck the white rioters. The people starting the shit, and everything
looters, you
else.
mean. The
Yeah,
looters.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, I mean, I was happy to see people out there with gloves and masks and stuff. That shit was real. It's coming. It's right back. You see it growing in the other states. Down in Texas got it back. The Southern California got it bad. Nevada getting a hit now. My mother was telling me. I was like, good Lord. She was like, it wasn't even bad. She's in the suburbs. Not only did they shut down the strip, now they worry about the suburbs getting it. I'm like, ooh, it's rough, boy. It's rough.
I think the problem is a lot of people, they got kind of like, what's good, Frank? Good to see you in there.
What's up, man?
Was talking to Frank earlier. We're looking at it from the standpoint that, okay, yeah, they lifted a lot of restrictions,
Yeah.
but you still have to understand whether you believe it's a virus or not. It's another form of the flu, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah,
This
whatever.
shit is killing people.
Exactly.
So, you got to be real
Exactly.
careful out there. And, you know, since they released it, everybody's running outside. Nobody's wearing masks anymore. They all on top of each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
listen, you still could be around other people. You just got to make sure you sanitize properly. And yeah, I would say, as long as you got the right mask, someone sneezing and coughing, which I think a lot of people fail to realize, this is, what do you call that? Gosh.
What?
People who have
Allergy season?
Allergy season.
Yes.
So imagine someone with allergies who has it. Or
Oh yeah,
has
it's gonna
those
make you spread it. Yeah, you're making it more.
enzymes in them.
Yeah.
And you don't have those antibiotics, whatever that fights it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Like, yo, just watch your face. Wear glasses out there if you constantly around people, or the clear shields, the things, if you can get one of them, or just some type of goggles or glasses. If you know you're gonna be heavily around people and stuff, I tell them that shit all the time.
You gotta protect yourself.
You got to, man.
Have to protect yourself.
That shit
and
gone.
especially if you have pre-existing conditions.
Well, you got to remember, a lot of minorities don't go to the doctor, so
At all.
you may have something that you just struggling along with it, and that should be the 1-2 punch, and it's gone. there go Leroy.
That last little, that straw that broke the camel's
That's
back.
it. That y'all laugh. That's it. Gone. You know what I mean? So you really got to be careful. You got to be fucking careful.
I feel you. So, do you have any more information for us as far as the student loans possibility of
The
what do you
stimulus
call that?
package?
The stimulus package, and I want to ask you about unemployment, because there were some people who didn't get their $600 kick in.
Did they get unemployment?
week.
Period.
They were getting unemployment because a lot of people ran on social media and was like, did anyone but me not get the 600?
Did you use it all? So
Oh, there is a limit to
it was a date limit, kids. What are we in the middle?
Right now,
What's today? The 15th? Well, tomorrow's the 15th.
Tomorrow's the 15th, right?
Excuse me, I got air bubbles. It was supposed to run out by the beginning of July. So that was everybody starting from that time of March. So if they really did it from that time of March, so meaning when you applied and if you got backtracked, you get what I'm saying? Your shit started from the 15th. You want to end sometime in the middle of June. We in the middle of June. Your 600 could have ran out. Did your regular fund run out? Your siphon fund run out? You know what I'm saying? Because people just think it's the money there. You get your fund of whatever you can get. Unemployment says, yes, you're able to get $500 a week, until for the amount of $15,000.
Oh, so they put a limit, stipulation
It's
limit.
always like that. Yeah, you're running out $15,000. You know what I mean? That's what your fund is. So you keep claiming, you're running it down and down. The federal government came along and just said, yo, here's extra $6 each week. Because Trump love you. That's what he do. You know what I mean? He love the blacks and the Latinos and whatever the fuck it is. So Trump threw extra $6. And, that was the package. So the extra $6 was only supposed to run out. That's why this second stimulus bill, but until the Senate went on break, they still on fucking break, ain't trying to come back sooner because of the riot. Well, damn, I don't want to say riots. Because of the protests and all this, or what they're calling civil unrest. That's what they're really calling it, and it's sad. It's hurting things, but the Senate is expected to tear everything apart. Mitt Romney, is it Mitt Romney or Cheney? I forget the guy. One who Butterfly always talks about, the old dude. I forget his name.
I forgot it too.
Yeah. He does not want to give another stimulus package, and he said if that is even in there, he's denying all of it. Not Bill Barr, the people who do the money part. Oh my God, I'm forgetting. Please excuse me, guys. Said we can only afford to do one more if possible.
If possible.
If possible, yes. So with that, when they start giving out money, it becomes inflation. It weakens the dollar. You know what I mean? Your dollar's no longer worth 4 quarters. When you buy something, it's worth, you know what I mean? Like
right.
10, whatever it is, 6, whatever the division breaks it down, it makes it weaker. So things become more expensive.
I did not know that. I thought they were just for the increase because you were only able to get unemployment for 6 months. The fact that they increased
yes.
it extra 4 months, I thought the $600 was.
No, see, they wasn't giving the $600 after you ran out. They was giving it during. So if you got your 500 plus here's a 6 from us. That's why a lot of people eating and ain't complaining. You know what I mean? So at that rate, even if that $600 rate, you were getting what, $2,600 a month?
Good piece of change.
More, 26, something. You get what I'm saying? You're getting that even on that alone, and a lot of you guys weren't even making that to begin with.
At all.
So that's why they wanted to fuel the economy. That's part of the reason Trump wanted to open early. He thought we were going to breeze past this. Sorry, bucko. No. You know, we weren't expecting the big retail companies to go file for bankruptcy. So now when the malls even open up, now...
Yeah, no more Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Forget Chuck E. Cheese.
Nigga, we lost Chuck E. Well,
we got
Macy's did a complete 180 and said they're coming back.
They coming back, but they not opening all the stores.
I thought they were. They said they were going to open all the stores.
They got to restructure for bankruptcy. So now, what's going to be the real kicker? And nobody's going to explain my new details. Here comes the malls. Yo, my man, you owe me 3 months back, plus whatever. You know what I mean? And the Garden State Plaza, I know for a fact, they go off of what you make.
Oh, really?
You get a finite amount plus what your income would gross. So they charge you for 2 different seasons. You get 4 months on, and you get the ones with the holidays.
Nice.
So what they charge you on that second half ain't what they charge you in the first half, because you get Christmas, so they expect on the Black Friday crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They charge you extra. Yeah. So that's when you see those. You ever see those little kiosks? When I worked in Foot Action a while back, a long time back, high school, the kiosk guys would tell us, like, yo, it's dumb expensive. But he was like, we made money even with people just passing by, but a lot of it went to the malls. Like, it's a lot of money to be in it.
Yeah, I was saying, I heard, like, I used to like to go to Willowbrook Mall because they had this fruit chocolate stand.
Yeah.
And I used to love their vanilla chocolate pineapples.
Yeah.
And he was telling me they charge him like $5,000 a month. I was like, what?
$5,000 a month, bro. $5,000 a month. Look, that's crazy. He ain't got no back room.
Nope.
He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no to make and clean the extra stuff.
Small ass kiosk.
That's what I'm saying. So what do you think they charge them square footage?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's gotta be
Macy's already said they lost $1 billion. Who said they lost $1 billion? Somebody said they lost $1 billion per quarter, or something like that. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. So you got to remember, Lord and Taylor was hurting. Neiman Marcus said they was cutting off.
Neiman Marcus was crying. I knew.
Come on.
When Neiman Marcus was crying, I knew it was serious because Neiman Marcus is one of the few. Lord Taylor does too.
Yeah.
One of the few. Realtors that actually pay their employees very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So to continue stuff like this, and then when you add on things like I said in weeks past, people want to amend the PPP loan. You get what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, you couldn't. We gave you the stipulations, but you need to use it. Paycheck, a quarter percent of the rent and whatever else, and this. That's it. And they were like, nah, because they never really paid that much for employees. Shit don't add up, right?
Nah.
And your employee getting $9. You know what I mean? And you talking about, payroll was whatever. Yeah, because your ass is eating on payroll.
Exactly. You
know what I mean? So a lot of people can't verify. And it was only lasting for so long. So who knows what we're really going to? We're turning into the new the economic downfall portion of this bad boy. Don't get it twisted. We are turning into the economic downfall of it. Defund the police, don't worry. They might be defunded by default. I was expecting, God forbid, well, you know what? In a perfect world, in a perfect theoretical world where we didn't have any more big killings of stuff here.
You just had one 8 minutes ago, but go ahead.
Yeah, I know. God damn it. I just say this for a point here, not to excuse anybody's lives or whatever. The New York Police Department did not have their big parades where they had to have extra soldiers, extra people out to secure. So we had no Puerto Rican Day Parade. We had no Irish Day Parade. No, I don't know if they're going to keep the Caribbean Day Parade. I don't think the Dominican one is shut down, and I'm missing another one. I can't forget what the hell it was.
But the one in the city,
it wasn't. It was a Pride Day. Pride would have hit, right? Yeah.
No, that happened already.
Yeah, no, Pride happened, but there was no big parade.
Right.
So, but think about it. The cops get paid overtime for this stuff.
You ain't lying.
They talking about $1 billion in overtime. $1 billion, homie. $1 billion is what the feds were talking about paying us. Do the math. One city covering the whole U.S. You get what I'm saying? Like a couple of $1 billion off. That's crazy. But now here go your cops, right? And the unions. Oh, we's hurting out here. Johnny couldn't pay the rent. You know, why Johnny couldn't pay? He got 40 hours. What happened?
Living off that
you
overtime.
And
never live off your overtime.
So I just wanted to relate this because I wanted to relate it back on Butterfly's show. There's a thing, and it's been said a long time ago. I don't know specifics or whatever, but I remember going to a lecture on it. Oh, my God, I'm drawing a blank today. But cops creating crime or the illusion of the crime so they can bank overtime. It's real. Cops talked about it when they retired. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, ain't that many drug dealers in the world, nigga.
Nah.
This is not power, and everybody is not moving 8 tons of coke every other weekend.
Metro time.
Yeah, every other weekend. I was like, the minorities don't like each other that much. Ain't nobody hooking up with the Russians and the Asians to use the docks like that. I was like, if that was the case, nigga, Batman would be real, and we would be out there fighting our own crime.
Real talk.
You're like, serious. That shit is, I was like, who has the money to buy all that shit, nigga? I don't know. Either which way. But I bring it back to reality. You know, the bill is sitting at the Senate. They're going to tear it apart. And then it's going to get torn apart again. Trump has already said a month ago he's going to veto it. If it comes as is, you know, I think they're going to take it apart. I don't know if we'll get another one because I do think that will be his way of punishing the country. You guys want civil unrest? Here you go. Good luck out there. We only got so much unemployment to go around because that was supposed to extend unemployment for to the end of the year. So you go into 2021.
Right.
So that's the extra $600 out again, so people will still get it because they know any financial analyst or anybody who studied financial at one of the best schools or even the worst schools will tell you it's going to be the drop. The stores are going to open. Here we come. We're supposed to open up on the 22nd. We're going into July. And then they're going to be like, we don't have enough money to go through Black Friday, so we have to close early.
So what's allowed, what establishments are allowed to be open on the 22nd?
Yeah, everything was, this is the thing that got me. I heard everything but gyms. Food can open for outside. We already opened up for outside. New Jersey opened up early. But a lot of places in New Jersey don't have outside seating. So what I've seen being done is people taking their parking lots and putting out chairs and stuff there.
I'm more scared of those than I am the ones inside.
You laugh, but I had to talk with my friend about that too. I was like, one is humid as hell. If you get a real humid day, you know, with no rain, and you hard out breathing, whatever, it's gonna be real tough. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You ain't got no AC. You're gonna be sitting there, and then I said, meet the bugs. Once I see a fly, just fly through, and I know we outside. Yeah, I'm good. No burger for me. Matter of fact, here you go, man. I'm good. What else? Or any other rodents or whatever that, you know, just little grasshoppers, mice, whatever, run through, depending where you are. I've seen a lot of places set up for outside. Barbershops. Barbershops are supposed to open on the 22nd.
Right.
That should be good. But still, everybody still needs masks and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I heard they're still making them do every other chair. So there's one chair. You can't have barbers back to back, which again is so. Most barbershops had a full,
right,
fully staffed, fully booked.
Right.
And now you have to cut that in half. So it's like, okay, who you gonna allow to come in? Who you're not gonna allow to come in?
Just do appointments. See, now here's the thing I was thinking. Why don't somebody just make an app? Well, I'm sure there's probably apps are out there with just appointments. You schedule on Thursday at 3 o'clock. If you ain't here by 3:10, boom, you get cut, and what's the name gets another thing early.
If you establish like
or whatever rules,
like
yeah,
Mo, you know, but like for like the guy who's across from Mo, who kind of just started getting his clientele, he ain't really got it like that. He kind of like, especially like E gets most of his money from walk-ins because other people are so busy that they's like, yo, and that's how he eats.
Right. That's a shame though.
Yeah, outdoor eating salons and barbershop. Yeah, we just went over that. But the outside eating, to me, that's the one that bothers me the most, just because what are the chances that those guys are actually going to fully wipe down those chairs and tables after every guest?
They probably do a squirt because I see some.
I need to scrub down. Nigga.
Well, now we looking at the scrub down.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Before
saying?
we saw the squirt.
Table.
Yeah,
no,
you
nigga.
good?
Get
Nah.
that table, get them legs, get that around that corner of the table.
You right. Oh my God, I forgot what else. Now, see, I don't know if banks should open. Offices should be able to open inside, but they
our
need
bank
proper
was
things.
Open, but they do that one person at a time shit, which pissed me off. Cause I got into it with the girl. Because she was like, well, the governor said, first of all, unless that motherfucker went through legislation, you cannot tell someone it's the law, because it's not.
Right.
And you can literally get fucking sued.
Right. It's not a law yet. It's just what's the name?
You're asking for me to participate in what you're asking. Right. And the moment you reject me, nigga, I'm going to sue the shit out of you. But we do it because we ain't trying to get sick with y'all motherfuckers also.
Yeah, what Frank say? The clients have to wait outside. Yeah, that's why I said
That's
at a barbershop.
problem.
At a barbershop, I'm not going. I'm already fucked up again.
Yeah.
I'm not going unless I got 3 o'clock. I'm gonna be there at 3:29 or whatever. I'm gonna be right there, bro. Let's get me in and get me out.
You got the crowd outside now. And then the crowd outside 6 feet apart, and it's just so much shit that goes into it.
If you needed the money, which I know a lot of barbers did, I get why you want the walk-ins and all that other stuff. If you don't need them, I'm not to say don't need the money, but if you can do with just the good appointments, keep good appointments. You know what I mean? Like keep it civilized or organized, not civilized. Because when you think about it, people are gonna be like, why is this line long? What's going on here? Get the wrong officer. What y'all doing? All these minorities sitting here just gathering and doing this, and it's like, I'm just waiting for a haircut.
They was just trying to get a cut.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at my shit, nigga.
Right. At that point, it's gonna be a long day. At a barber salon, it's gonna be a long day. Don't say a beauty salon because it's already take an hour and a half to get your blow dry done. So now I don't see why people wouldn't do.
And those prices are going up. Like Mo was telling us, you got people charging people double or adding an extra 20. Like you said, dude was charging dudes $50 to get a haircut.
How many people are behind? Look, I said it once before. I said barbers were and nothing against him or whatever. I said every other barber I knew didn't keep taxes, didn't keep this, so you couldn't go get a PPE loan to pay yourself, which you were eligible for to pay yourself.
Got the full 10 grand. No arguments there. Blades. Oil.
You'd have got it all. You could have wrote it all off.
All off.
Here you go. I paid this. I brought blades. I got this. I got a new jacket. Yada, yada, yada. You were eligible for that shit, but I was like, think about it. It's very hard. Then, what really got me? A friend of mine is a shop owner, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, how the hell would you do it? Because you don't pay your employees. You don't have to pay yourself. And then everything else would be expensive. So you would suffer at that point. Because you're not, the biggest thing that you would write off would probably be the shop, and you couldn't write it off only but a quarter. So when you think about it, because you don't pay them, they pay you, right? To stay in there.
For the booth,
for the chair.
Monthly, or they take a cut.
Exactly.
Cut.
So I was like, things like that made it get really weird, but I'm like, yeah, that would suck. So when you think about it, salon owners are real hurt. I don't know how long they're going to last. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm not paying $60 for a motherfucking shape-up.
Nah.
Like, well, nigga, it's been fun. I'm going to be baldy for a long time. I see when y'all niggas' prices get back.
Shout out to Mo.
Yeah.
Same price, baby.
That's it. But,
same price.
Right, but when you think about it, how many of those other people in there will do double?
I think the fact that, like, his household is already solidified, which helps his situation out. But for other guys, I don't blame them because you got to eat. But
yo, don't make me suffer because you suffered. I fuck with you too. You could have went down to the unemployment, see what they was talking about. You could have went down. I'm not knocking you. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you could have been cutting it home. There would have been a lot of motherfuckers that would stay with you. You know, you ain't had nothing else to pay, and you know you could have put off all your other loans or some shit else. There was people willing to work with you. But I'm saying, like, if you're really talking double prices, and then when you talk about the first month, it's just gonna be quick. Niggas ain't gonna be trying to do designs or talk to you. Zip, in and out. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, I need to find this. I need what you got. It's gonna get rough. It's gonna get real rough. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need the bank to open because I got a whole bunch of change I needed to fucking deposit. Oh, it was tight. Dude was like, yo, I said, yo, y'all opening up? I said, when y'all know you're opening up? And this is before we knew how long we was gonna lock down. Oh, for the foreseeable future. I said, yeah. So when y'all niggas opening up?
Oh, we're closed indefinitely.
What fuck does that mean? Yeah.
Give me a date.
I feel sorry for the bank people working at the banks, and I was like, thank God. And Frank, you should listen up to this too. Thank God we left that motherfucking industry, because I think a lot of them motherfuckers ain't coming back.
No, of course not.
A lot of people have switched to the phone apps, the bank companies. Chase, when you walk in there, you only got about 2 or 3 people that work there. They don't really need the tellers, and this 3-month period has shown you don't need it. All they're going to do is put singles and fives in a motherfucking ATM, which already does 90% of the shit you need, and you can do a wire, and you can do everything else on your phone. You can fucking deposit checks on your phone. You can deposit business checks on your phone. You don't need to be in there unless you're filling out a loan application, and they already beat them. And the website already beat you to that, because you're talking about the rocket mortgages and all that other stuff. All they're going to do is paste and copy.
Frank,
copy paste.
What the fuck you mean your barber charges $10? Nigga, you don't get your hair cut for $10.
Oh, he bald. So maybe just snip. That's it.
That's that super cut shit. Motherfuckers being there mad as hell. But no, I mean, yeah. So, you know, people keep in mind, I didn't know that 600 there was only a certain limit on it.
It was always to a certain limit,
So now you
dude.
guys who were sitting living the life, now you gotta try to get a job.
But that was the key. That was like, yo, you need to try every fucking day, because when this shit ends, it's over. And you hear about the people who got the lump sum. So that was the lump sum. Okay, you were supposed to be getting paid from March. We finally got around doing your shit at the end of May. Here's your lump sum with all the 600 and everything in it. Good luck, motherfucker.
Yeah, like what's they said, Shorty got $9,000 at one time. I remember like one time, like when I left CVS.
Yeah.
When I finally got my shit was $10,000. At one time, I was like, yes, please.
There you go.
Hand that over.
But at that point, if you need to pay back some of your debts, you should be able to pay them. You owe something to your landlord, you should be able to pay your landlord. Like, there's no big excuses that you can or can't do anything. And a lot of people are going to walk around talking about, oh, I ain't get a chance to, but you got a new Tahoe.
Yep.
I ain't get a chance to. Well, them rims look real nice, nigga. That Louis Vuitton belt that you ordered from the deal, and this is what we're going to see. This is what we're going to see. A lot of landlords, don't get it twisted.
Ooh, y'all in trouble.
Let me just, FYI, eviction court is going to be on Zoom.
Oh, nigga. Y'all in trouble. Oh, my gosh. I'm good now. Oh.
Surprise, motherfuckers. Eviction court is on Zoom. They have already started dates. They're starting up, I think, in 2 weeks.
I'll be good then. I
Yeah.
just got to hold out for 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
I just got to hold out for 2 more weeks. Because a lot of people that were trying to do that get over shit.
Yeah.
Was, you know what I mean, really holding up to August. And
Yeah.
then all that money they saved up, whatever, then they're going to run down and be like, oh, I'm so broke, I need help.
Yep.
We're going to need your pay stubs and all that other shit.
Yep. You right. Yo, did you get some of that 1,200? Well, how come you ain't give a piece of that down? You ain't even give him half of the month.
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
You didn't lose your job to April. Nigga, what happened to March, man?
Exactly.
What happened to
Real
March?
talk. Real talk.
You know how that shit be. So now they're just going to fucking belittle you on Zoom. Then they're going to be like, well, the sheriff will be there in 2 weeks.
I can speak from experience.
Get your shit together.
The very first question the judge is going to ask you is, do you have the rent? And if you say no, he's not going to listen to anything else.
Yep. Yep.
He's not going to listen to anything else you have to say. The first thing is ask, do you have? He's going to ask, let me see it.
Yeah.
You have your money order? If you ain't got no that, he ain't going to listen to nothing. He going to set that date.
Yeah.
Your ass going to be up out of there.
I'm telling you, man, it's real tricky. So people pay attention. We didn't know what they were going to do, but it's supposed to alleviate some of the pain because there's a lot of fucking landlords ready to rock. And landlords have already started evicting illegally.
Yeah. I'm niggas. Unless you can get your homie to dress up like a sheriff, nigga, me and you gonna be tussling.
Yeah. Well, you know they doing that shit, cut the water off, push you out. You know, doing all that shit to push you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we were talking about, Frank. Like, you know, a lot of people, they weren't stacking money. See, that's the problem that kills me. Like, the fact that you were getting something to continue to support yourself, and you just use this as an excuse to harness the money. You got the big flat screen. You got the new whip that you're going to be living in it.
Yeah.
So I hope you got some good pillowcases. The bamboo pillowcases is the shit, I'm telling you. I bought a couple of them.
You got to remember, Frank, if you couldn't pay your mortgage, you know the mortgage has the built-in rules. You know, you get not leniency, but forbearance and all this other shit you can do. You can push back your mortgage. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You know you can push back the mortgage before you go into foreclosure or anything like that. But a lot of people just wasn't paying.
Yeah, that's the thing. They were using that as an excuse to do everything else.
Right.
And the thing that killed me about that, because it's not like you can actually go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you could hop on a cruise or something like that. Like, it made no fucking sense.
Yo, you had nowhere to spend your to spend your money besides food.
That's it.
I'm going to be honest, you had nowhere else to spend your money besides food.
And beef only went up 10,000% for a week, and then went back to regular price.
And I'm talking about the takeout. I've been ordering 3 times a day from Uber Eats and whatever it is. You had nowhere else to spend your fucking
at all
food. Your money. It's crazy. So you have really no excuse. You really have no excuse if you got some of this stuff. It's wild, man.
Well, keep your heads up, people. For y'all guys who were just getting over, brace for karma. Wish you the best of luck. I just want to give it out. We talked about it literally 14 minutes ago.
Yeah.
A video went out in San Bernardino. Police killed a homeless man, shot him dead. Claimed he had something in his hand. I was trying to watch the video. That's why I was looking down. But obviously more details will come out about this. I do want to say the gentleman that was killed the day before yesterday.
Mm-hmm. The one at the Wendy's?
The one at the Wendy's.
In Atlanta?
Those 2 police officers were fired.
Good.
But I think somebody else was forced to step down. The gentleman was asleep in his car when they woke him up. So it wasn't like he was drunk driving. He was already sleeping.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
I was watching the video earlier. Like, he ran away. He grabbed the taser ran away. The other dude ran with the taser, and then here come the other guy who got the taser, so to pull out the gun.
The one that shot him.
Yeah. I'm like, my nigga, you knew it was the taser. I was like, at that point, you knew it wasn't that lead. You would have been shocked, and your partner would have been there to tackle him,
and then
whatever,
waited
so
3
forth.
minutes to confront him after he's been shot. And then you hear the people in the background because one of the guys who tussled, his body cam fell off, but you heard everything afterwards. Well, it was crazy how they they didn't want to say that he was already in the car asleep, but this whole he was resisting. He didn't in the beginning.
Yep.
You knew he was drunk, and it kills me on the cop acting stupid. You knew that nigga was licking up.
Yep. Yep.
But he was sleeping in his car, sleeping it off. He wasn't driving, and that's the impression they were trying to get off.
Yeah.
That they caught him while they pulled him over. No, he was already in the car, out cold, sleeping it off.
Yo.
You're the one who created the crazy atmosphere. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see what happens to those police officers. But we do know those 2 officers have been fired.
That should be the automatic recourse. Like, you take a life. All right, bro, right now we not paying you.
Yeah, they mugshot is in uniform. That's the shit.
Yeah, yo.
Your mugshot is in your uniform.
Can you?
Dude, this is the wrong time to do this shit, people.
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah.
You're wrong.
I'm gonna be 100. I wouldn't even walk around with my gun. I leave that bitch in the locker. Like, you know what? Lock that motherfucker up.
You run across a person of color right now, you let that motherfucker slide. You understand what I'm saying?
That nigga doing 100. Oh well.
Oh, hold on, homie. You drop your ounce. Here you go. Go ahead and take that with you.
I think that's the right recourse because you think about it. Atlanta would have been a hotbed.
Yo, you heard,
Fuck a protest.
Listening to the guys that were confronting the police officers.
Yeah.
I thought they was gonna get in them.
Yeah.
The way that all I heard was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" and all this other shit.
And they got on video. It was 2 white girls who lit the motherfucking Wendy's on fire because the Wendy's is burnt.
Oh.
They burnt the whole Wendy's. It was 2 white girls. They got them on camera. There's a black dude and there's another dude. And it was like, yo, this ain't us. We just out here, protesting. And they got the 2 white girls. The window was broken and she's like trying to flint and light the other shit. And then there's another girl in a hoodie over there. And I'm like,
thank you for this.
I'm like, yo.
Cell phones are finally coming to our defense because they would have blamed that shit on a black person immediately.
I'm all for privacy, but put the motherfucking CCTVs up like they got in London. Put one on every corner.
The chief of police. I knew somebody stepped down.
Yeah. Had to.
Yeah.
What you doing?
You knew the man didn't have a gun 3 times, homie, because you didn't want to chase him down?
Nope.
Nigga, he's intoxicated. How fast you think he gonna run?
Well, black folks are fat. Damn that motherfucker.
But you knew that dude was toe up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They had a whole conversation.
Why would you even just hold the breathalyzer? Like, he was in his car sleeping it off already. He wasn't driving.
Yo, the whole shit funny, man. The whole shit. It's abuse of power, dude.
Agreed.
It's abuse of power, and that's what they teach you at the
that's the
thing.
sad part.
Abuse of power.
All this that's going on now. Yeah. And so many police officers that have lost their job. And all these police officers that are being brought up on charges. You would think you would start doing things differently. Y'all so cocky, and then the other 2 cops in Atlanta that drugged those teenagers out, college kids out.
Kids out of the car, yep.
That facing charges and lost their jobs. Y'all just super arrogant. We don't give a fuck.
But all that shit now is new. Newish.
Newish, you're right.
You think about it.
From Obama, all they had to say is, "I fear for my life," and they were walking.
You remember that? You remember that shit? Oh, stop resisting! Stop resisting! What? Bow, bow, bow. He had a gun. That nigga is in nothing. He got a sweatpants and a fucking watch.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, you remember that shit? That was the hearsay, right? When they only had the radio. Until Obama started making them certain ones with the cams, and then the cams like running off. Yeah, you got it.
They turned the sound off and do all kinds of shit.
Right. Butterfly, he did that as a good thing for the black folks, right? All the minorities. There you go. But when you think about it, it's a messed up situation when you talk about abuse of power, and they are allowed to do it because there's a rule in there that states they can do it acting on their behalf of their job because they're within the realm of their job. So that's how they would get off. They would go to jail. Not go to jail, but they would go through the charges process. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, yo, it was in the scope of his job.
Shout out to Obama. Next time y'all want to give him props for that shit.
Yeah, y'all laugh. Yeah, you take
serious. Dead serious.
Baby steps. Politics is no joke. It is their system that we had to learn how to play. That to get an inch, you got to give 2 miles in your asshole up.
But to be that cocky, knowing like right now it is not good.
Yeah.
For cops, black or white or Spanish, because that Spanish dude slapped the shit out of that kid who was just standing there.
Frank said, if you can't take down a drunk dude, you got a problem. Yeah.
Real talk.
That's it. It's like,
real
yeah.
Talk. And it was 2 of them.
Yeah.
Unless that dude was a power lifter back in the days or something.
Yo, I'm telling you.
It's sad we do that, but let's really talk about it. When did cops stop having to take assessment tests for their health? I seen a cop that was bigger than me and you put together.
Because he was already on the force. Don't they only take 1 or 2, like in the beginning?
No, it was a while before, just like military. Once a month, you have to take that PTO or whatever. You have to take that test.
Okay.
You have to pass a fitness test. In military, once a month at least.
Correct us if we're wrong, Frank. You know about that. He was on the military.
But in this situation, when we're talking about these police officers, you have to be able to chase somebody. You have to be able to really interact or.
Yeah, Hands down.
Hands down. And like say, it don't matter your colors. What was that police officer that was swinging on the dude who was in handcuffs, didn't know he was being recorded?
Yes.
Oh, he was resisting arrest.
Yes.
And the female, she's trying to tap
him like, yeah.
No, you're doing a little too much right now.
Yeah, shut up, Bob.
Yeah,
Let the motherfucker go.
Too much.
Wait till we get to the office, right? Yeah.
Thank God it was recorded because he falsified the police report.
But they always do. Look, once you get it's captured, I'm gonna just say captured. You know, you
detained.
You got whatever it is. Once you get the cuffs on you and you in the car and you go down to the precinct, you know, and you behind the bars, Lord knows what the fuck happened. They write. It is their way of what happened. Their word. They write the report. You're not giving your 10 cents in. Like, nah, man, I turned to left, not right. No, I turned left. Remember? It's like, no, it's their word, and that's all that happens in that police report. So they set the narrative. That is the scariest thing ever. That's like me writing your story, and I know nothing about your fucking background there.
Real talk.
So it is the narrative, and that's what people only believe. Well, in the report, you know, you jumped him.
Yeah.
And you had 7 knives and 3 switchblades and 2 guns. It was like, motherfucker, I was naked. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you have to remember, whoever controls the narrative, 9 times out of 10, will control, you know, the outcome of whatever it is.
Well, I think that was the whole reason of why they tried to attack Mr. Floyd. Because what people not understanding, look how fast this body cam video was released of the gentleman, but we still haven't seen any of the 4 cops body cam from Mr. Floyd's case.
No.
I think it would ignite it even worse.
Yeah.
That fact that they pulled him out of the car saying he wouldn't get in the car.
Yeah. What'd you say, Frank? Take the money out of the officers' pensions. The pension is nice, but it ain't big enough to equal a family amount. Fix the problem. Cops who's on charges, once he's pled guilty, pay the family. I guess with the pension.
That never happened because the cops' pension. The amount of money they're like Gardner family got like 9-12 mil.
Look all the money that the town settled for. How many times all the towns have settled out of, you know, for a wrong police filing? Look, like, man, don't say nothing. I'm gonna give you 2-3 million.
Floyd, ooh, that's just gonna be record setting.
Either which way, that's taxpayer money coming out of it.
It is.
So here my Joe Schmo. Let me be white Joe Schmo. Why in the fuck did I have to pay blankety blank portion to live in this town?
Because
and you guys didn't even put this money into something good. This wasn't even overtime. This was the motherfucking, you know, because he messed up. I get it, and they do have funds for that and insurance too. Wink, wink. They have insurance. You know, it's messed up. They do.
Right now,
no, they do.
It's really bad.
You laugh.
Those rates gonna go up super high.
You laugh. Yes, that shit is, but that is backed by the pensions.
Yeah.
Backed by the pensions, the people putting it in. It's backed by all that stuff. So it's all it's a racket in my eyes. Sometimes it's a big racket. But when you take away that shit on the job, you know, and you take away that stuff, that's part of what they're asking for with the defund the police. It's not get rid of police. It's defund these extra programs. Why is the police buying the military's leftovers stuff?
Real talk.
Where do you need a tank? Even in New York City. Where do you need the Frank? You know what the ATVs can do. What the you know what they can do.
Yeah.
You know what they can do. They can knock down a sand town in a motherfucking minute. Put a 50 on that bitch. You know you rocking and rolling with 2 of them bitches. You can take down all the projects. Why do you need that in New York City? Is Godzilla attacking? Is somebody coming in?
The sad thing is the greed of these individuals and organizations, because if I gave you, let's just say, 300 mil.
Yeah.
And you didn't use it all. Next year, obviously, I'm not going to give you 300 mil because you just showed me you didn't have it.
But that's what they do.
They're so greedy that they still want the 300 mil that they go out and just start doing dumb shit with it.
That's what they do. So, again, we go back to what I said before. They start falsifying reports, making up things. Truth was the head of a cartel. In that cartel, they had 72 armored vehicles. We needed, you get what I'm saying? You like, nigga, I don't even got a license, nigga. What the fuck? You sitting there like, yo, what they talking about? You know what I'm saying? So they start to build these weird cases. Every time I see that with the The prostitute, not the prostitution. The what do they call it? The it's like the prostitution, but it's the raped girl or the girls being across the borders.
About trafficking?
Yes,
Human
thank
trafficking.
you. Human trafficking. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Hold the F up. I believe the shit goes down in the world. You ain't got to tell me that.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell me that. Is it a possibility that some of our young girls have been caught up and I don't even know, shipped across America, or not in America, but shipped anywhere without their consent in any form? It's a possibility. What's the probability of that shit happening? The likelihood, slim to none.
Shaquisha ain't gonna know when to shut the fuck up.
Nope. Every time they bust one of those massage parlors that been in operation for a while, you know, that maybe didn't make their payment to the local union.
Make their payment to the sergeant.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Or got mad because, you know, Officer Joe was coming to get his dick sucked a little one too many times. Anytime they get them, those are some old ladies. They already know. You get what I'm saying? They fully adults. They done came here, been brought up on the charges plenty of times, let out. They come from foreign areas. You know what I'm saying? Here. Then none of them are in duress. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I owe my life to Chong Z, and he gonna kill my family back then. It's like, bitch, you 52. With all this makeup on, cutting it down maybe to 37, you sucking and fucking for some money. And I'm not mad, because you niggas got Mercedes and shit sitting out there. I don't know what pimp, prostitute, whatever from any world is going to let you go get the Mercedes and not him or whatever it is.
Real talk.
I was like, I just missed the game. Maybe, I don't know. Y'all speak a different language. Maybe they do it different. But I think that ain't the game.
That was never changed.
But you see what I'm saying? So every time you see it, it's them controlling their own. But they always raid and they always do something under that guise of the human trafficking. Maybe somewhere there is. But I'm like, it's not as big as a facade. You get what I'm saying? That it is. So it makes me question the war on drugs. For marijuana to even be considered anywhere in the 50 states legal, why were we gaining all this federal money to stop it from coming in? It's the other side of the question. Hence, putting the people in jail for it. I need more money. You know what I'm saying? To get more cops to put these bad guys away because they're walking around with half a dime bag in their pocket.
Real. It's sad, but it's true.
This is you older than me. This is you grow up. You was in the city. You get what I'm saying? This is the way. You see how it goes. Now, you see the legal mind you got to take. You got to learn their system, and this is the system that you got to learn to take over because it's the system in charge. Unless the rioters get their way and burn the motherfucker down, and that's the only way it's going to change. God forbid. I'm not considering. You know, I'm not alluding or telling people to do it. You know, but if it happens. You know what I'm saying? That is the only way that we should stop learning their system. You know what I'm saying? Because now you need somebody who thinks like me to be like, yo, let's get him out of that fucking that racketeering charge. We gotta go bust Colorado for sinking the zoo. You know what I'm saying? He may do 2 years, but in the 2 years we get him off scot-free. Because I had to go all the way around to stop the federal charge. Why is marijuana still legal in federal? It's the last, in my eyes, it's the last gotcha moment. I'm in Colorado. As soon as I trip over the motherfucking border, whoop, 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 whoop. You get what I'm saying?
No, real talk, especially because you can't put that money in the bank.
Now you have tons of money, that's what we're still using, that's able to be abducted and taken, seized federally. You get what I'm saying?
I tell people, yo, if you ever been to a dispensary, that's like a police station, homie. That shit is so fucking fortified and armored because, again...
You ain't lying.
Because it's allowed in that state, the federal government still doesn't look at it as legal, so they're not allowed to put that money in the bank.
Frank, what'd you say here? Anyone ever notice that about... since Floyd, everyone is comfortable about opening the economy. But you always say that you want to hit someone in their pockets. Just saying. I have my own thoughts... of Floyd's. Yes, the cop was wrong, but I think they staged this to open the economy. I think they didn't stage it. I think they're using it as a thing. I don't mean they just went out, yo, Ricky, go kill this nigga, and we're gonna get this shit open. You know, I think they're now using it, yeah, because it looks like the cops they arrested nothing on the video with syphilis. Now they saying I don't know what the hell that is. Just saying, weeks ago you couldn't get other people to stand 6 feet within each other. By the end of the day, the government cares about dollars and profits. Yes, it's always been Trump. That's the only saving grace for Trump.
He has to. The economy is taking such a beating. The only way, because you remember, he's still trying to get reelected. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Him trying to put as much money back into the community, which is why he threatened all the governors.
Yep. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
We forgot,
he threatened all the governors saying, open up. I need to generate some money. I'm hurting right now.
We heard him
sit there and say, I saved the day.
We heard him and Cuomo going back and forth. What's he thinking? Cuomo like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Cuomo said, I held up a book like him, but we actually opened it. I was like, if this man ain't running for,
exactly.
for 4 years, you know it's going to go down.
But you're right. It's always, in the Trump economy, the only thing he has going was the stock market and the economy. That was the only thing he had going for himself. People were well. People were doing a little well off. Everything else was crappy. But he was always on a tightrope. And now that it all seems to be falling out of place now, because the economy went up and then it dropped back down. Then it went up a little and now it's dropping back down. Oh. He's getting too many downs.
Wait till they open back up. It's really going to go
too
down.
Close. Yeah.
You would think it would go up. I think it's going to go down because so many people are going to be out of a job.
Yeah. Yeah. See that, and that's within the 2 months.
No income coming in.
But that's, in my mind, this is what the Democrats are banking on, because their whole game plan is get rid of Trump. They don't give a fuck about Biden getting in that bitch. They just like, you put cousin Kevin in there. So whomever, Trump is out. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they gave us Biden, so the middle of the country can be happy. At this point, at this point, he's losing all his ground. In 2 months, if the jobs drop again, see, you can't go on the unemployment report. The unemployment report, and you got to remember this, a lot of people base so much merit on it, but it only shows the people who filed for unemployment. So if your unemployment ended, let's say you blew out all your 13,000 and the 600 is over with, you're still without a job. You just not counted on the unemployment report anymore. You get what I'm saying? So you still out of work. That's what it's not accounted for. That's why they always go up. If we count on 1.4 million on the unemployment report, they saying it's probably 1.6 or 8. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that are in between without the jobs. And when the other places drop again, that's when it's going to get scary, because a lot of businesses will leave because it's best for the business or the business owner.
Absolutely.
You're like, I'm not getting caught with this. Let me close up shop. It's been fun.
Well, that's what I noticed going down Route 4. You have a lot of business owners that have just, instead of waiting for this whole situation to kind of work itself out, they already shut down.
Yeah. I said that I walked by Main Street. Who was I telling? I forgot what I was telling. I see a lot of salons and shit. Instead of them, placed in this thing, if they were doing hair illegally or whatever, they moved all the furniture out. So I'm like, are y'all coming back? What y'all doing? Just bar stools, thinking like, let me, you know what I mean? A lot of places have removed this stuff because they're not going to be able to come back.
I think it would be from the business owner. Okay, so are you going to defer all the rent, or you still want it? Because a lot of owners. So if I have I own this property and you rent from me, I have all your equipment in my establishment. I can change the locks. So I can pretty much hold you for ransom. You want your equipment back, so you're gonna pay me, or I can sell off your equipment and make back my
make back a little bit.
Lost funds.
I may get a month if that.
Right. So by me removing all of the equipment, I may want to come back, but me and you gonna have to put something down on pen and paper.
I know. You know what? I never thought about that, and we were in that situation. Remember when they put the fence? I'm saying, can I get my shit? Nah. No, I'm saying, I'm sorry right there. Nah, nigga, I paid this money. I'm good, nigga. You remember that. So, that's a great fucking point. That's a great point. But those are people who can come back, not going to say a word, and they're going to ask, hey, can we work out a deal? And you going to say no because you got to pay your taxes. And they're going to be like, well, all right, nigga, peace.
Yeah, pretty much.
No harm, no foul, nigga. There you go.
There's going to be somebody with a location, because I may be old to you, but I'll be new to someplace else.
Exactly.
So even if it's down the block or across the street, I'm still new to that location, so I'm only going to be liable for what I pay from now on.
Right. Yeah, before it even hit your credit. You know what I mean? You're not even worried about it. But like, hey, you didn't pay them. Well, yeah, but we here now. We've been here a month. So
put your hands up.
Like, yeah, you good.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What Frank say? Yes, they're using it as a test. They always will exploit the one group of Americans. Yeah, that's America, buddy. You know about that. They'll exploit the shit out of you. That people will band together to try to people to open up. With the buildings burnt down because of white rioters. Yes.
Pretty much.
Guess what Jobs created? Yeah, it was going back. Yes, to what I was saying. He said he was called Uncle Tom. His brother called him straight Uncle Tom. Because I didn't go to the protest. I looked at him and I said, I'm not going to be used as a lab mouse or a guinea pig for the government to see if the Rona has slowed down. Now, see, Frank, I had those same thoughts too. When they first started doing that shit, I was like, they was just talking about, I'm like, I'm going to chill. I'm going to be on the sideline. I fight the power, but I'm not going to be in the middle of that shit.
Skype me from there, nigga. I put my flag up and everything.
I got unlimited data, nigga. Just roll the phone.
I didn't think about it from that point, though.
I thought
subjects again.
I thought that shit remember when before they protest and they said Atlanta was going to open, the governor had said all of Georgia was going to open, and the mayor of Atlanta was like, hell no, we going to stay closed. And I was like, this shit to Tuskegee all over again. Let's see what happens in a concentrated area. It's a lot of minorities, it's a lot of black folks.
Black folks.
Oh, well. And you go back to your syphilis thing. Yeah, you're right. That's what I always said. I was like, here we go. I said, well, nigga, Tuskegee was there. What the fuck?
Well, just like what Bill Gates' wife talking about, I think the black people should take it first. How the fuck could you fix your mouth and say all the black people should take it first?
Nigga, I'm out of here.
I'm right behind you, bitch. I am right behind you. The moment you get stick, I'm going to get stick with that same vial. Not the same needle. That same vial they got that shit from.
Yep.
I want it out in public.
Yep.
That same shit they stick you with, I want the same solution to be I get stuck with.
Like, we going halvesies. Don't worry about it.
But this is the problem the government's going to have. Because now you have to go up against the churches and you have to go against the Jews. You are not going to stick them.
You know what? I kind of forgot about the Hasidic population.
Yeah, you're not sticking them.
Because you know what I will see, and I meant to bring it up the other day. I don't even know if I did. I think they're going to try to make this mandatory for the children.
Good luck with that.
For the schools. You know how they're going to do. And I'm waiting to see how that shit goes. Because I'm like, well, who the fuck want to do it? The vaccine was created in about a year.
You ain't going to use your kids as guinea pigs.
Right. Y'all usually take 5 years to make a fucking vaccine. Y'all said it yourselves. So y'all just want to give me the first shit y'all throw off the shelf? And then if the shit fuck up or we all become zombies, my bad. take the second one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, none of this shit adding up.
Like COVID-19-3.
Yeah.
That 1 and 2 fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah, that one wasn't hitting right. That wasn't hitting right.
5 toes and shit, you know what I mean? Just like, nah.
Right. So, I don't know, because I don't even feel comfortable. Like, I get laxed at work and shit like that now, too, but I'm still with my mask. You know, I'm still putting the sanitizer on. I'm still with gloves. I need it.
Man, that shit is full, man. Today, Sundays, I think it's every other day or every third day.
Yeah.
The fumigate crew come through. They came through today. We was outside, relaxed for about 2 hours.
That's what we need. But see, that's what I would look. I don't know who the hell I think I said this to a lot of people. I don't know if it was here or not. I feel more comfortable when I see the people making food now with shit over their mouth. How come we never did this shit before?
Real talk. Well, I think that's part of the reason why we got here.
Possible, very possible.
That's part of the reason we got here. So
very
many people
possible.
Weren't washing their bodies properly.
No.
They weren't washing their hands. Ain't nothing like death to make a motherfucker wash their ass. That's the saddest thing in the world.
Yo, yeah.
There's nothing like death to force a person to properly wash their ass.
Firehouse subs, I got to give respect to them. Because they have a sink out in the front. They always had, and I would see the guy, wash his hands before they put the gloves on to make a burger or whatever.
Yeah, every sandwich.
And now with the mask on, I feel a lot better eating my food there.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how come we ain't got this at McDonald's? And I know they only boom, plit, plop, bloop. But I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna need this everywhere. Cause I see them having a conversation over my drink.
They don't want to. They don't want to put the extra few dollars out that it would take for that. And this is a
that's
billion-dollar corporation.
And that's the key. Cause I'm like, how much are they paying the fumigators to come through? Ooh. So if I maybe not the food joint because I don't need it over the food that's already out, but
well, I mean after closing.
That's what I'm saying.
I
after
give
closing,
credit to like restaurants like Grand Lux Cafe. That restaurant, I think about 3 o'clock. 2:30, 3 o'clock, the cleaning crew comes in.
Yeah.
And they scrub that entire place down every single night.
You need
every single night.
But you need that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you get people in there to really do that job, I don't mind paying the extra $5 for a burger.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. Okay, you know, we're gonna suffer the difference of somewhere, but you're making the effort, and it may pay off. You can't say you got sick from here.
Well, that's why I've been like frequent Habit Burger around here. Like,
yeah.
Every time he moved, he changed his gloves.
And that's the thing that I like. Trump, what did he say? Trump actually said the Rona will be overpassed without a vaccine. He might be right.
I think
he
the
might be
human
right.
body. Here's what they were saying: like a lot of people who had it can't get it again because they had that. I forgot what they call that.
Oh, the immunity.
Yeah, bodies or whatever they
antibodies.
Call it. Antibodies in them already.
Yeah.
And you've passed that, but a lot of people have had it and didn't even know.
Tons, yeah.
Because everyone body reacts differently to a common cold.
Yeah.
Everything differently.
Yeah.
You have some people who pain tolerance is stronger than others. So most of us already had it and didn't even know we had it.
Yeah. I believe it's right. I think you're onto something. I think he is onto something. I got to give Trump points where he's correct or
but
whatever
Trump
it is.
Ain't nobody. He can't get them motherfucking Jews.
Nah, that's gonna
Take
be rough.
that shit.
I said you from New York, nigga. You know how they rock. You know how they rock.
ain't
Don't act
happening.
new. Don't even act new.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I was
Like the same time that Spanish cop was slapping and punching the black dude for standing 5 together. There's 6 with 300 together, and everybody left them the fuck alone.
they have fucking full funerals, nigga. They blocked down the block. They was The cops came through like, can we please get by? I'm sorry, sir.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm like, no.
But niggas in Manhattan, boy, they were ringing niggas up, locking motherfuckers
They
up.
just caught the white folks out there again doing that shit, having a block party or something. Like, you know how the things are open and people were getting the food, just hanging out. Niggas showed them thing, and a black dude came through with an old Caprice, blasting some music, and I'm like, I'm like, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here. I said, it's New York. It's summertime in New York. You know people gonna be out.
Yeah.
If they not in a club or a rooftop or wherever the hell it is, they're gonna be on that street.
They need some kind of outlet because they can't go to the club, they can't go to the movie theater, they can't go to the mall.
Yeah.
Now, I think this situation will help the malls out, especially the food court. So
Maybe.
they may not go there to shop, but they're gonna hang out. They're gonna buy a drink.
Right.
They're gonna buy some food. They're gonna buy something. They're gonna spend something.
Right.
While they're at the mall.
Absolutely
so
right.
I think this would be the proper time because you're gonna see 70% off for the people at the mall. Because remember, no one removed their stock from the mall.
No, not at all.
So all that outdated product and clothing, they gotta get rid of.
That's what I was waiting for the sales. I was like, I need to try it on though. I'm sorry. I got a
Yeah,
fucking
the
mismatched
online
body.
shit,
I can't be online like nah, nigga.
Like for something that you know you've company you've bought
yeah.
a while, you know how those pants fit.
Right.
But for somebody else, now you all over the place.
Right.
So that's why going to the store, I need to see how it fits.
That's it. I just need to see how it is. I don't care if you're gonna wash it, whatever the hell you gotta do afterwards, hold it for 3 days, whatever the hell it is, you know, if it fits, whatever. But it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things that are gonna go on. I think there's gonna be a lot of
happen,
sales.
especially for like Bergen Mall, where they have like outlets in that Nike store.
Paramus
Motherfuckers is waiting. Boy.
Paramus is gonna be nuts.
Motherfuckers is waiting for that Nike store to put some sales out.
People ain't gotta work.
Nope.
So they just gonna go to the mall.
Shop all day long.
They're gonna boost the economy.
Oh, I feel
They're gonna
sorry
boost
for,
for a month.
What's that? Marshalls? Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. You know they're gonna go. They're gonna ransack the whole thing.
Ooh, Nosham racks. Ooh.
They're gonna ransack the whole thing. All 3 of the malls in Paramus will be ransacked. I won't be able to go there and get nothing for lunch. I won't be able to go
You
get
just
nothing
gotta
in.
go on the rich side of the mall. You know that rich side.
That
of the
shit
mall.
gonna be heavy.
I don't think the rich side gonna be heavy.
It's gonna be heavy because you know
Gucci
what?
ain't bringing shit down. They'll go fuck.
Nah, they'll do like 5% or old sale, old stock sales. What they'll do is from the online, whatever, be like, yeah, come pick it up here, whatever the hell it is, just to
$5
get people
off on this $600.
Yeah, exactly. $5.99, just for you. You you gotta remember that they're gonna try to get something in there because they're gonna have to pay back those months.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something. But like I said, I think Bergen Township is gonna be super packed.
I'm not even trying to see that.
Everything up in there is considered to be an outlet.
Yeah.
The Old Navy, like that shit is already bad. You put this shit that they went through on top of what's the fact that they gotta get rid of those all those overstock shit that they have so they can bring the new shit in.
Yeah.
They can take 5 pair, pay for 1 and take 5. They can just get this shit.
Yo, we laugh, but it's serious.
They're already doing buy 1 get 1 free.
Yeah.
So it'll be buy 1 get 2 free or get 3 free. They gotta get rid of that old stock.
Yeah.
Because the way these companies buy, they buy in bulk.
Yes.
And they already pre-ordered 5 million units that they can't take back. It's already purchased.
We want your run. Whatever you made, everything you want to make from this, we got it. Yep. It's sad, dude. That's what I said. The only people to buy clothes now, if you need something, was Target and Walmart because they were still open.
Yeah,
They were still open. And I was just like, now everybody's going to go to these malls or go to their things. And it's
all out.
They're just going to be one to get the fuck out the house.
Yeah, and like you said, all that money they were saving up that was supposed to go to your rent.
Yeah.
It's actually going to go to
the movies whenever they open up.
Oh, nigga.
They done moved Tenet back. Tenet was like, yo, we open in July. They was like, no, you ain't, nigga. No, you ain't. Maybe August. We're going to try August.
But here's the thing with that. What movie could you put out to get people to come out?
Whatever you put, people going to go watch. That's what you're missing. You gonna go watch the Smurfs, nigga. You gonna be like, yo,
we're movie buffs, nigga. Like, you gotta move us with
you
something.
Gonna watch whatever they put in that shit because you want to get out and get in those chairs just to get the fuck out. So, like I said, they're gonna put the Smurfs, Scooby Doo. You gonna be in that bitch like Shaggy look clean. That nigga looking good. It don't matter. But that's why Tenet would have fucking. Tenet's still gonna come out. They just moved it back. So I think AMC should be cleaned and open up or whatever. And I think they're still gonna do the half seats.
You have to wipe down after every show now.
But that's what they said they're gonna do. But they said they're also gonna sell the half seats. So you're not gonna be the full house.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the half seats. They're gonna do that. Tenet gonna be the only new thing out. So what you gonna watch? Tenet in all 16 plazas. It looks good, but it's gonna be in all 16 theaters. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what?
You laugh.
No, you just solved it. So how can we make our money from this?
Be a multiplayer. Yeah,
we already in a situation like Garden State. They got 18 theaters.
Yeah.
So if we put 10 in 5, take something else, put that in 5, we'll make that money up.
Yeah.
Because I think they pushed. What's the Black Widow?
They moved all it back. Yeah. I thought they pushed it next year.
No, they pushed her to November.
Oh, okay.
All right. So everything that would everybody took everybody's slot.
Right.
So she was supposed to come out last month.
Yeah.
They pushed her back, pushed her to November. So whoever was supposed to come in November got pushed back to the next year.
Dude, think about it. Summer movie, all you need is one. Shit ain't even got to be good, bro.
I mean, unless they push her up, they could do that.
But think about it. Tenet is the only one saying they're opening up. Whenever AMC crack the doors, Tenet is there.
I don't know what else was slated to come out.
But they're going to put it in every theater. Yeah. In every movie theater, AMC's, the Star, whatever, all the ones there. And it's going to be in the multiplexes. They're all multiplexes. So every one is going to do half seats at all the theaters because it's the only new thing out. So there's going to be packed.
That's how you do it, though.
And they're going to be number one for the fucking year. You forgot.
That is true.
They're going to be sold out for the year. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say get out the house.
And that shit could be hard garbage, nigga. They can show half the movie. It's going to be hard garbage.
That shit better be good.
That shit be like Denzel Washington was in this. Like, yeah, that shit was garbage. Nigga.
I love the fact that my man just he didn't want anybody to know he was his son. That was his father.
He did a good job. I ain't know until people told me.
To get his own what's the name and shit.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to see, but
yeah, you're right, Frank. That's going to justify a lot of jobs.
Movies will be coming out of the woodwork. Movies will be coming out of woodwork.
You think about it. They're going to have all their workers on that day, all the days. So half is going to be cleaning crew, half's going to be serving crew and whatever. You know what I mean? And they're gonna run probably a half hour
Need to be in
between.
there while you wiping my seat down. Fuck that shit.
But you laugh. They're probably gonna do a half hour in between. You know, as soon as everybody get the fuck out, here comes the cleaning squad. Squirt.
Well,
clean,
you know what?
clean.
And what make it even better, so if you're using seat 1 and 2,
Right.
3 and 4 is empty.
empty. There
So
you go.
the next movie, 3
It's
and
3 and
4
4,
is open,
that-
and
and-
1 and 2,
Yep.
give them time. They can do that.
You laugh. That's it. That's it. You know they already got the plan. They need the money. They need the money.
Do they?
So,
Do they?
because this year is gonna be fucked up for them. Don't
it's
don't
like-
give me no quarters, nigga. That's it. You're like, yeah, I'm still in the negative, nigga. Don't worry about reporting.
The only reason I still go to Garden State is because of the popcorn. It tastes better there than it does
At the other one?
At,
Yeah.
at River.
Yeah, yeah, I can believe that.
It doesn't pop the same.
Yeah,
I mean, everything else to me is good, but between that, and then you know what bugged me about the movie theater? The fact that they changed the cheese and went back real quick.
did they?
Because
I never
the
had. I really
company-
fucked the cheese.
The company they got the chips from,
Yeah.
Totitos, wanted to put their own cheese out,
Okay.
but everybody was so used to the other one.
Yeah.
Because I love my nachos. I got that. I was like, oh no, what the fuck is this? Oh well, Totitos supposed to be better. I don't give a fuck what it's supposed to be. I'm used to that. This shit tastes horrible.
Damn.
And it went so bad that they couldn't sell nachos because no one wanted the company that makes the chips. Because I guess they forced their cheese
Of course. Yeah. You buying
on
out
the
there?
company,
Yeah.
but nobody was buying the chips. So now your chips are sitting. They went right back to that cheese real quick. I think it lasts about a month and a half. It was like, all right, you know what?
Yo.
Fuck it.
Don't fuck up business.
Don't fuck business.
Don't fuck up business. And then you know what? Are they gonna raise prices too? So that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, I know. I'm paid out. My shit got cut just before when I paid my monthly fee for my A-list.
Damn.
You
So-
know what? I wouldn't even mind paying $30 for my A-list
Okay. Okay.
because I always wind up coming out on top.
Yes,
Because
because you use
for
it.
the A-list, and I love, we love movies.
Yeah.
You get to go to see 3 movies per week for free.
Okay.
So the way tickets are popping now, so if tickets are, we love Adobe. So if tickets are $20 for one show,
Yeah.
and I'm paying $30 for the entire month, and I get 3 movies free per week,
That's
I
not
made my
bad.
money back the first
That's
week.
not bad. They didn't say anything about changing that shit yet, right?
I ain't hear nothing. I ain't seen no
Alright,
emails
alright.
come out. The only emails I get is 50% off on demand.
Yo.
Like, you gonna get that shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, keep an eye out because you know they're gonna have to recoup. So
I think because so I think it would be, they will up the fee the next month.
probably.
Everyone already paid that month when it shut down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So majority of people were paid up. So for them to do that, and you already got my money, homie, you can up next one. Like I said, I paid 20. I don't mind paying 30.
So you've been continuously paying still.
No, they put a pause on it.
Okay, all right.
I ain't no way in hell.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
people would have unsubscribed.
"Ooh."
A lot of people would have unsubscribed, so they paused it.
See, you
And
need
they were
that.
saying when we come back, but I agree with you. When they come back, they're going to up it because again, they're trying to make
this.
the money back. But then again, you have to come with some blockbusters. You got to convince Black Widow to push from November to come out in October.
You know why I think Marvel won't do it now? Because they haven't started filming the other movies.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And then I know the TV shows.
But they still got Morpheus.
Yeah,
Morpheus is already complete.
right.
That's done already.
But the TV shows are supposed to
Morpheus will
coincide.
come out before Black Widow.
Yeah, it would. It would. But that's Sony, right?
/
Right. So that really ain't got nothing to do with it.
Sony was
Yeah,
like,
so they don't worry
Sony
about
was
it.
like, we made the first movie with Marvel, and that shit went ape shit. And then they beat their chests,
Yo.
and they was like, well, we don't fuck with y'all
I'm gonna
no
keep
more.
it funky. If they drop early, because ain't nothing out. If they drop early,
Drop
so you
Morpheus
think
first.
about it. Yeah, whenever they get an open date,
That or Venom 2.
yeah, to have the editors good and be like, yo, drop.
Well, no, that's complete. Morpheus is already done.
So think about it, because it wasn't a summertime. That was supposed to be like what in
Morpheus
October.
was supposed to be October.
So now think, you done moved all your Marvel flicks. I ain't got to worry about nothing else in motherfucking summertime. You get what I'm
You
saying?
drop Black Widow, the
Drop-
moment that shit come back.
That's what I'm saying. Boom. Summer, Tenet, this, that, and the summer is the go. You know
It's
what I mean?
wrap.
And it's like, yo, we just fighting us for the summer.
$1 gazillion first night broke the box office. See,
That's
'cause
not bad.
The problem with Black Widow is because Black Widow sets up all the other movies because of the subliminals in there with her sister taking over.
That's what I'm saying. But they tie into the Disney Plus
All the
TV
new
shows.
stuff.
Everything, yeah. So they need.
So that's
they
why they
can't
had to
start
push
the
back
middle
Disney
without the
Plus shit.
fucking end.
Yeah.
Right.
So that pushed everything back with Black Widow.
Oh man.
That's how important Black Widow is to him.
Yo.
But like I
that's
said,
gonna be good.
Morpheus, they can still push that out. Like you said, Tenet, and
Yeah.
I think it was a couple other ones that they were trying to push out. But some of them was just like, you know what, fuck it, nigga, release, nigga, deep, come download this shit.
Disney ain't
Redbox
stupid.
it,
They don't
something.
put a lot of shit in it. Like, yo, we gonna stream this motherfucker. They ain't gonna work.
Take this for right now. nigga.
Yeah. They ain't stupid. They are not stupid.
Take this for right now.
Yeah, how come you ain't give us this? Like, no, nigga. No.
Or like what Bird Lovers, whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
shit was.
yeah.
That shit went straight to Netflix.
Yeah. When you think about it, yeah, that was supposed to be in the film. That was supposed to be in theaters. Yeah, I think this was kind of like a dodgeable. They dodged a big miss. When you think about it, they didn't have to worry about it. They didn't have to worry about anything else. That's hard.
So if Tenet is out, yes, that's gonna break the box office because people want to go out. I love movies too. If you could give me 6 feet, I'm there. I can front.
All you got to do. It don't even matter what's supposed to come out because there was no other big summer blockbusters besides
It was Black Widow. Everybody
besides
stayed away from that.
them. I don't know if it'll fuck up their deal that Sony has with Marvel, but if they drop that shit, because you think about it, one weekend Tenet, next weekend Black Widow, next weekend whatever the hell it was, we good.
Yeah.
You think about it, you think we good because now that everybody's gonna go and keep going. Y'all got the whole summer. Whatever else that was gonna come out with it is gonna be trash. Put that shit to the we ain't want that.
You go ahead and hold
That's
that. I'm
gonna
good.
be rough.
I'm waiting for that movie with Shanice Thurman and that Netflix shit. That shit look crazy. Them soldiers can't die.
Yeah, I saw that.
shit come
When
out
was that supposed
Friday or
to?
some shit? I don't
Oh
know.
damn.
I was trying to check down, see when that shit come the fuck out.
Frank, what'd you say here?
That shit come out July 10th. The Old Guard.
Oh yeah. This is just right. And now they're saying you can't pass person to person. See, I don't know if you can pass person to person. I know it's got to be like in your spit or something like that. And they saying it's in your semen too. So I was like, I feel sorry for bitch swallowing. Whoever know what it is.
That's why I said dating in this day and age is crazy. You gotta go get tested for real.
Serious. If you had the flu shot, we'll give you a false positive on the Rona.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
will.
can believe it. If you notice, protests started here like 2 weeks ago and still no spike on the Rona. I don't know if a lot of people are starting to get tested now. Talk about this with the movie theaters. Guess what? This justifies a lot of jobs in transit because New York subways with cashless and what have you now shows that it's a where you go? Full.
Safety risk, yeah. To pack
They
the
just pack
transit.
the trains. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they still don't have anybody in the booths going across the bridge. Like, they mailing that shit to you. We good.
Are they still doing that? I thought they were
Yeah.
gonna bring them back.
I don't think they brought them back yet. They're still mailing everything to them.
But see, that's a job that may disappear. They already got the software and the computer shit that prove that it works. You know what I mean? They were like, yeah, Billy, go ahead and stay on home.
I know the only problem with that would be like for those little side booths for people who don't have change, or people you can't force people to get.
Yeah.
You can't force people to get
The Easy Pass.
the Easy Pass.
Right.
Just like at every establishment, you have to have something for the handicap to be able to enter your establishment.
True. Yeah. But then they can mail it. All right, here's a 50 cent toll.
That's what they're doing.
You know what I mean? Here's a 50 cent. Here's a 50
Staten Island started that. What they did is they would mail you your. They
Yeah.
didn't have the booths. They would mail you.
Yeah.
Farazan, I forgot what bridge it is.
Oh, I
They
got
would mail
that
it to
shit.
you.
I got that shit once. I went and saw my
Yeah.
cousin. That shit came a month and a half later. I said, what the fuck is $4.88?
Yeah.
Then they showed the car nice and smooth.
Yep.
Yo, this your shit.
It's you, nigga.
Hot def, nigga. Yeah, you in that shit like, yeah. I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah. It scares me when it says things to go back. A lot of jobs, I think they're gonna, even with the unions, it's gonna find a way to disrupt your guys' service. You know what I mean? It's sad when you think about it. What you said with the transmission, certain places have shoulder spikes, but I haven't noticed in the tri-state area with our stuff. But they said down in Texas with the protests, they said down in Atlanta and certain places that they starting to spike up. That's why they got the new reports. California's going back through the roof. California was pretty decent before. So certain places are starting to spike, back up.
The beaches on top of each other, spread out.
But that's the thing too. The same protester that went to the protest, same nigga went to the beach on Friday. I don't know if he got it from the protest or the beach.
I mean, like I said, as long as you're distant, like you take that beach and I saw a photo of it. I mean, when everybody's on top of each other, everybody's on top of each other.
They're hanging out,
sneezing, doing everything, breathing.
They hanging out.
It's crazy.
It's sad, man. It's sad. I know New York opened up with the trains for everybody, but I don't know what the volume is because I haven't heard them say like, "Oh, the trains have been packed and whatnot." I'm happy they cleaned the subway.
First time in ever.
I was like, yeah, they should have been doing that years ago.
But this will force them to do it, and now they be crying even broke again.
I'm like, yo, that's got to be fair.
Raise it to $20.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. At some point, it's gonna be ridiculous. Like, nigga, I'm gonna walk to the other side of Manhattan.
I think what they gotta understand, and we'll get out of here. People don't understand. You keep raising prices, but the economy and
nobody's getting a raise.
Jobs aren't paying more money. You're fighting yourself.
So it goes back to the inflation talk. You get what I'm saying? Everything is becoming higher except our paychecks. And the money we get in our paycheck is now being lowered because, the cost for everything else.
Exactly.
You got to remember milk. This happened with milk when the gas went up. Remember? Milk still never went down, bro.
Nah, I ain't going.
It didn't go down. And that was due to gas. So inflation's a bitch. The more they keep giving us these checks, the more it hurts us in the long run.
And y'all don't see that gas prices are slowly creeping back.
Oh, they back. No, ain't no slowly creeping. They back.
I see 190 something.
I saw 209, 208, regular. I'm like, ooh, you guys are back. Damn, man, that's because they stopped production. They stopped production during the time. At the beginning, they were making too much production because they were keeping it up like everybody was going the same.
People weren't driving. People were staying home. You had that overflow, like we talked about, what's going to happen in these malls with all this clothing that they got to get rid of.
Yeah.
They have to get rid of.
Yeah.
You're going to see one-day sale, 70% off of everything. You're going to see, pay attention. If you, for those people who you need clothes, you got as much money as the next person or you want to save, whatever, this is the time to do it.
To go out, yeah. This is the time to go get some. But at the same time, if you don't really need to be out and you're not going out on interviews, stay your ass home.
We said, motherfucker, y'all gonna bring your asses out because y'all can't help yourselves.
Of course.
Y'all rather go out and be in the public and then wonder why you're in intensive care 2 weeks later. That's what people do these days.
I don't know why I'm sick. I don't know.
Keep people away from you. If you're gonna go super early. You ain't working anyway, motherfucker.
That's the shit that kills me.
You ain't working anyway. Go there super early. Do what you gotta do and get out of there. Don't lapse. Get the fuck up out of there.
In and out, dude. In and out, man. I don't know. Good luck to people because it's gonna be a toss up. Nobody's gonna pay attention. Nobody's gonna make it orderly. I guarantee you, I ain't gonna see everybody get up to 1.
Real talk.
Right when I gotta go to lunch. Why is everybody on the road? They got nowhere to go. Leisure.
Good thing I got those couple of days off. I'll be right with them getting them set. Y'all can have that shit afterwards.
I don't know about you, but Mason's looking rough. There you go. Yeah.
Gonna be throwing shit out.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild, man. Watch yourselves.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in today. Again, continue to stay safe. Whether this is a different strain of virus or whatever it is actually killing people. It is killing people with existing conditions. The gyms will be opened up soon, but the parks are open. Walk around the block, the corner. Walk up your flights of steps.
Be active.
There are different ways for you. Exactly. Be active. Different ways for you to get some form of exercise. I was just telling Jeff earlier, me and my son, we do apps on the phone. It's free. Download it. Do it at home. You ain't got to leave the house.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Last words?
Be careful with all this, man. Believe what you see, but take it with a grain of salt. Do your own homework. Pay attention. Cover your ass. That's about it, man.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Later.